All right, folks, here we are. Game 4. Lady Islanders versus the Ironbound. I'm not sure where they're from. It's certainly a cool name. I don't think they're from the Iron Islands of Westeros, but you never know. They could be. We had a tough loss today. Wasn't covered on video because I was out at my son's football scrimmage. But I think we had a tough loss today to the Connecticut Ice Cats, 4-1. Brought these girls back to earth after going 2-0 yesterday. But apparently this Ironbound team is good. We have a big game ahead of us now, and we're off. Sam looks to go dig out the puck after a face-off win. Takes it around the goal. Ironbound trying to keep it in. Islanders pop it out, but it goes right back to the Ironbound. Pretty sure that's their name, Ironbound. Certainly an awesome name. I'll probably say that a few times today. It's the same rink we were on yesterday for the St. Louis Blues game. This is about the best angle we can get. We lose the two near corners, but it's certainly better than being on rink level where you can't see anything. Ironbound still controls the puck. Ironbound's 3-0. Only 2 teams go to the playoffs from our division. The way I understand it is it's a big division. Trying to punch it in. Jess handles it. It's a big division. We've already had 4 games each. I think you're guaranteed 4 games is the way this works here. So we got our 4 games. So you're guaranteed 4 games. This is our 4th. And the top 2 teams from the division go to a final. That'll be tomorrow afternoon, I believe. There are 3 undefeated teams, this being one of them. Us not being one of them. The Connecticut Ice Cats, who beat us today, are one of them. It would take a little bit of a miracle for us to be able to get in, but let's see. You never know. Obviously, we have to win now. We have to win this game, and a few other things have to happen for us. The Islanders try to keep it in. Almost do that successfully, but not. Caroline almost was able to pop it out there, but didn't. I think she's fighting on the boards there, but you can't really tell. I don't know if she did something good there or did something bad. She's my daughter, so I can say that. These Islanders have a little bit of trouble getting out of the zone sometimes. That's going to be icing, and that's probably going to let Coach Rob change. Coach Rob is not he's not afraid to say that he uses that icing to change. I know we talked about this a lot last game. It's one of my favorite topics on this. At this level, but he's not afraid to use that icing to change. There's a shot, but blocked by our, and that's Amelia. I don't know the numbers yet. Our roster that I had, unfortunately, didn't have numbers, which makes it less useful than it could be. But Amelia, you can't miss her with the hair. Awesome curly hair. I think. Might not have been Amelia. There's 2 girls out there. I think Amelia's playing left wing right now. Yeah, that's Amelia, 66. Amelia pushes it down. Amelia Bowman. Keeps it in. No idea what's going on in the corner there. Molly's scrumming in the corner there. I can actually see through the window, and she loses the scrum. The Ironbound comes out with the puck. Nice poke check there. Molly tries to push it forward. And that's going to be icing. No. Waved off. I'm not sure what the ref saw there to wave that off. That looked like icing to me. Punched out of the zone. But controlled. Just like the second game yesterday, we're certainly being out-controlled in the first period here. But also like the second game, we know that doesn't mean we're necessarily going to lose. I think he's going to call off the icing there. No, he didn't. So far, the ref is not doing anything that I would have thought around the icing call. No doubt he knows more about hockey than I do. But still, that one looked like one of their skaters was slowing up to let that one hit the red line. There's a shot, and it went in. Really snuck that one in there. I believe at our next games, we're going to have a GoPro behind the net so we can get instant replays of the games. We're going to work that out. As this season goes on, we're going to add more and more features to the broadcast. We don't want to pull all the tricks out of our hat for the first weekend. And I got to get more dads to be involved in the production. Slowly but surely, I'm going to recruit a bunch of these guys. It's too much fun not to. Puck in the corner. Scrum to pull it out. The Lady Islanders come out with it. Can't get a good shot on them. Look, about halfway through this period, we're down 1. Oh, that's offsides. Got to clear the zone, girls. Got to clear the zone. Well, I don't know where the Ironbound's from, so we'll talk about Game of Thrones. Where the Iron Islands are off the west coast of Westeros. They're a naval marine people. They're all about the sea. They don't believe in the 7 gods of Westeros. They believe in the drowned god. Molly pushing it forward. Oh, centers are going to be handled. We had personnel up there too. Up, and it popped out. Molly puts it in. Caroline fighting for it. Up against the boards. I actually have a view now of the corner, but unfortunately the camera can't get there. So I can tell you what's happening, but you can't see it. Oh! And it comes out. I might have hit someone's skate. That might not be icing. It's going to be caught anyway. That puck slowed down to avoid the icing. That left side I can't really see much. The right side, even though the camera can't see, I can get a little better view through another window. Hopefully other rinks are going to have better views than this. Actually, both other rinks here in this building are better than this one. We got to clear the zone. I think Amelia's off. And they're going to call offsides. I think it was Amelia. That could be wrong. We had a scare yesterday with Amelia's shoulder. She went down pretty hard. I thought she just got the wind knocked out of her, but unfortunately it wasn't. But she seems fine now. Skating hard, getting involved, as I expected. I didn't get a proper update from this morning's game around her injury, but I heard nothing, and in these things, no news is usually good news. Back into the corner. Spent an awful lot of time this game in my 2 blind spots. A shot, but handled easily by Jess. Jess has obviously been the star of the weekend for the Lady Islanders. Really no question about that. We need some offensive starts to step up here. Amelia's trying. We get the puck in the zone. We're just not controlling it in the zone. And we're not running any sort of plays. Look at that. There's a shot handled by Jess. But you know, the law of averages says she keeps getting shots like that, she's going to give some up. It's just how it works. No one's 100%. And just got a text from Ron Carano, father of Damian Carano from the Choate Wild Boars football team. He lives in North Haven. I invited him to come tonight to watch. He has no other involvement with this other than the fact that we're friends. He said he couldn't come, unfortunately. Just got done with dinner with his family, but maybe he'll be watching this one day. You can hear this. Usual short numbers here. These girls will be tired after 2 games. You got 7 forwards, and you got, if I'm counting right, 5 defensemen. One more person than yesterday. I think Chrissy came here today, so she was in the earlier game. Oh, it's a good center there. Nice defense, nice poke check there. Not sure who that was. So we got, call it 2 lines plus 1 on offense, and we got 2 lines plus 1 on defense. 2 and a third line on offense and 2.5 lines on defense. It's thin. You can play with that, but it's thin. I usually keep Caroline's plus minus in my head. I don't remember if she was on the ice when they scored that goal. I don't think so, but it's certainly possible. That's not going to be icing. Definitely passed under her stick. So it allows us for a change and keeping the puck in their zone. And that's Kindred. Quick one there, handled by Jess. That was nice. You know, unfortunately, this is becoming our style of game here. We lose the time of possession, but we keep the score tight with some good defense and good goaltending. But we need some offense. We talked about this last game and the game before that, for that matter. Man, I hate that pole. Pop in a battery in here to the screen, which I forgot to put in before the game started. Amateur move. All set on that now. Looks like we have a line change again. These girls will be gassed tonight. This game started at 7:55. It's 8:01 right now. I think it might have started a little earlier, actually. Definitely started earlier. There's no way we finished the whole period here in 6 minutes. Though there haven't been a lot of stoppage of play. Molly wheeling and dealing here, looking for Tara in the middle. Gets it back to a defenseman, but it's going to pop out. And that's Kindred. Kindred over to Sam. Sam looking to bring it in over the red line. Brings it to the zone. Takes a shot. Nice shot. Makes the goalie stretch. Molly keeps it in. Back over to Tara. Tara's going to shoot. Good shot, but handled by the goalie. Seven seconds left in this period. And that's going to be it. Not a bad first period, sort of the usual style that we've exhibited here, except we gave up a goal. We'll be back for the second. All right, and we're back here for the second. We need some offense here, folks. Whatever Coach Rob is drawing up, we need these girls to step up with some aggressive offense, put some shots on goal. Looks like we got Caroline, Molly. I think that's Laura out on offense. Tara. I think it might be Sam on defense. Yeah. I'm getting there. Considering I have no program and no numbers. This is all just from hanging. It's my first year doing it with these girls. This is all from hanging out in the hotel and restaurant with these girls. Ironbound pops out. I keep wanting to say choke every time I talk about this team. So I spent my morning with the football team for choke. We also just ran into the choke girls hockey coach here, doing some scouting, or she might be coaching a team, I don't know. Might be moonlighting here on the side, or she might be scouting. I hope she's scouting. Tara pops it in. Boys up. No, we're going to call icing. I thought she might have touched it over the red line, but she didn't. Coach giving Caroline some instruction there. Coach Rob is quite knowledgeable about hockey. It's a little different experience that Caroline's having as far as the coaching styles. Not saying Rob and Connor from the Bruins didn't know hockey. They knew hockey well, but I think it's a different style. Those are younger guys. Didn't have a kid on the team. Different style. I tell you, this next goal is big. Oof, I almost gave it away right there. If we tie it up, we're right back in this, obviously. If we go down 2-0, I don't see our team scoring 2 goals after being down 2-0 in this situation. I don't want to jinx us. They don't hear me. They will hear me when they listen to this. Depending on what happens, we'll see if I was right or wrong. Hopefully it won't come to that. Hopefully we'll tie this up here. Oh boy. I saw a little action there. It could have been a penalty, but no call. Haven't had any penalties yet this game. It's been a clean tournament in general. I understand my daughter spent some time in the penalty box in the earlier game today. Comes as no surprise. She's good for 1 penalty a game. I think on the girls' level, they're going to call her more than they did in boys hockey. Oof, that could have been trouble. That was a nicely orchestrated play right there. I really like that. That was not just girls trying to do something. That was a scripted play. And they got a nice shot out of it, and we were lucky. So I've got a line change coming here. Islanders dump it out. Ironbound collect it. They're not keeping shots on goal here on the scoreboard, unfortunately. But there's no question they're beating us by a lot. That doesn't freak me out too much because we were beaten by a lot yesterday against the St. Louis Blues. And that's going to be icy. But a lot of icings in this game, but no penalties. The game's moving pretty quickly. 8:15 to go here in the second. Back into my blind corner. As I've said, they're spending an insane amount of time in my corner. It's strange, I haven't spent nearly as much time in the other two corners. And as I say that, they get into the corner. We keep it in. Nice job keeping it in there. Putting it on. Go get it, Caroline. Oh. I tell you, it's impossible to be unbiased about your own kid. Some people are, well, I find myself with my kids both overly critical and overly forgiving at different times. I'm sure most parents feel that way. But it's impossible to be unbiased. Or actually, impossible is a strong word. It's very hard. Trying to get this puck out of the zone, which they're having a hard time doing, but now they do. Here comes Molly, looking across, gets the puck taken away. Tripped over the red line. That's a breakaway. Nice save by Jess. Those red lines and blue lines are very easy to trip over. You have to be very careful when you're crossing. It happens a lot. Another breakaway handled by Jess. No question her MVP has been this tournament, which is good and bad. It's good because if she wasn't playing MVP quality, this might be a lot scarier. It's bad because we need some offensive production. Ooh, that was interesting. Caroline went and challenged that girl who didn't like it. Swung her stick at her. It wasn't a penalty. It wasn't overt. It wasn't terrible, but it was something. Caroline has a way of getting under the skin of these girls when she plays aggressive, which she does. Okay, here we go. We get a 2-on-1. Not able to make anything of it though. But the puck stays in. Five minutes or so left in this second period. It's been a quick period. I believe we've been outshot, probably less than the first period. I think the differential's been less, but definitely been outshot. Two breakaways handled by Jess has been all the difference in this period. Puck pops out, handled by the Ironbound. I'm going to call them Ironborn for the rest of this game. They're the Ironborn from the Islands. Up, and she punched it in. And there's too much time in front of that goal. Too much playing. It's never going to be good. Both their goals have been similar. They've just been, we've letting them play too much in front of that goal. I think our girls are tired here. We're about to head into a third period, 12th period of the weekend. 8:30, 8:15 at night, being down 2. I'm very worried about this last period. But on the other hand, we pop one in quick, despite what I said before about being down 2-0. We pop one in quick here, right back in the game. In this game like this, 2-0 is very different. Or 2-1, I should say, is very different than 2-0. A lot of skating going on here, a lot of going back and forth in zones. It's nice to skate around. It'd be nicer if we got some goals. Scrum here on the bench. Ironbound come out with it, but then right back into an Islander stick. But back to the Ironbound. It's an awesome name. For those who don't know, even though the Game of Thrones TV show is over, they've been through 8 seasons. George R.R. Martin still owes us book 6 and book 7 from the books. And as the TV show went on, it diverged quite a bit from the books, even though my guess is the very ending is similar. But there's a lot of dorks out there like me waiting for those book 6 and 7 to come out. Got a full 5, fresh 5 coming out here for the Islanders. 2:25 left in the period here. These girls are going to be gassed tonight. Went out to Best Buy today to buy Deadpool 2. If anyone's wondering if that's appropriate for your children to watch, the answer is no. But I bought it for Caroline and I potentially tonight, though I worry it's going to be too late. Sam puts it on goal, but doesn't go. We've played some pretty good goalies this weekend. I'll say it again, both their goals were sort of scrums in front of the net, where we just let them play with it too much in front of our net. We all know you gotta have an attitude of just not allowing anyone in front of your net. I believe that was no, I'm wrong. I thought that might have been an Ironbound. That went off, but I guess not. Or at least the ref didn't see it that way. Up here in the recruiting booth. Quite a nice booth they have here for recruiters. We saw a coach earlier today from Aurora College in Chicago. She was here to watch a U19 game. It's another person up here with me right now. I don't know where he's from, but he's watching our game. Hopefully he's from Yale, and he's very interested in number 15 in blue, but one never knows. We had a nice tour of Yale's campus yesterday. Unofficial tour by me. I think the team enjoyed it. Had some good pizza at Wall Street Pizza, formerly known as Naples, and we're going to call it Naples. And then we did a little bit of a walk around Across campus, old campus. Made our way to Ashley's Ice Cream. Girls had a great time. Did a little walk on Broadway after that, see some of the stores. Some of the girls bought some Yale gear. Sweatshirts, sweatpants, Yale hockey stuff. I got my usual 10% commission for bringing the tour towards the Yale store. That's a joke, by the way, in case anyone's wondering. I could be wrong about this, but I think with Chrissy back, coach is playing Tara at offense a lot more. Oh! Nice save by Jess. I thought that might have flipped in. 6 seconds left here in the period. That would have been a tough way to end the second. Looks like we're going to go to the third period, down 2. And with that, we'll see you at the third. Back here from the beginning of the third. Let's watch a little Coach Rob and Mark's instruction here. It's hard to imagine he's not talking about offense. No expert, as anyone who's listened to this for more than 10 seconds knows. But that's got to be where his head is right now. Getting something set up, moving the puck. Getting some good shots. Got to be where his head is. In other games, we've had a mic on the bench. We got to do that. Anytime we have an injury with a girl on the bench, I want to have the mic. Some of the Portledge games, Chloe had the mic on the bench because Chloe, as a 7th grader, wasn't allowed to play in some of the games. And she had a great time on the mic on the bench. She interviewed some of the girls. She had a Chloe Oapser after her hockey career is done, which she has a fair amount of time ahead of her on. But after that hockey career is done, she'll make a great sideline announcer. But she was really into it and did great. So we'll see. Not that I'm hoping any other girls get injured. Maybe we can get someone's little sister or brother on the bench to do that. That'd be pretty fun. All right, here we go. Third period. I guess this coach lit a fire under these girls. We'll see if we can turn that into something on the scoreboard. Tara brings it in. Looks like they're pushing hard here. Locked up in the corner. Oh! They're not going to call that. That was my daughter. Someone just... And that was still her in the corner there. Are they going to call covering, or are they going to call an actual penalty? I think they're just calling the fact that she was covering it because she was on all fours over the puck. Tough Ironbound defense there. We had the puck, but there were 3 girls on her. And with that, we're going to do a line change. Approaching 11 minutes to go here. And that's going to be offsides. Good call. Again, it hasn't been a lot of offsides calls. There's been a fair amount of icing calls, which happens. I'm not complaining, but there's been a fair amount. Not a lot of offsides and still no penalties. I was a little biased in that last one when the girl cross-checked my daughter to the ground and she was on the ice covered by 4 people. I thought that might have been a penalty, but it wasn't, and I'm not complaining. She can take it. She certainly gets more penalties than she gives, or other way around. In the blind spot again here. My strong goal for this season is to have some dads other than me doing the play-by-play. For all the dads listening to this right now, I'll tell you, a couple of the guys in the Great Neck Bruins got really into it. They got really good at it. We were one tournament away from buying them some cheap sport jackets to wear with a logo on it, the Seamus Shots logo. But got a couple dads doing it. It'll be fun. We're also going to get the, as I said earlier, we're going to get the GoPro behind the goals, get the replays of goals. That's a huge step up we'll have. Hopefully at the next set of games. I don't have the schedule in front of me. I know we have a tournament. We have 2 tournaments coming up at Harvard. I am going to be late for both of them probably because I'll be at football games, but I'll be at both. So my guess is if there's a Saturday night game, I'll probably make it. Otherwise, I'll be there for any Sunday games if we're playing on Sunday. Hopefully we will be. Islanders trying to punch it out. Ironbound not letting him. Oh, Caroline, you got to follow through there. You can't just tap it. You got to take that puck with you. Again, I can be critical of my own daughter. I'll hold off on the criticism for other people's daughters, at least till we get a little further into the season. My own daughter I can be critical of. And there's a cover up by Jess. I gotta say, it's hard to blame either of those goals on Jess. It's often hard to blame goals on your goalie in general, but again, both those were scrums in front of the goal. And our defense and offense, all 5 of our players should not be allowing it to happen. They should be all over her when that's happening. Uh-oh. That was a good look she had. Jess handled it. I was worried a rebound might connect there, but it didn't. Man, we need a goal here quick to make this interesting. Ooh, nice shot there by number 2 on the iron board. That was good. I'm not calling that a penalty at all, but that was a nice, solid use of the body. Up. There's another goal. I think Jess was blocked there, screened. They put it over her right shoulder. There's a -1 for Caroline. As everyone knows, I keep plus minuses in my own daughter. I won't subject anyone else to that. And that makes it 3-0. Now this is going to be hard to climb back from here with 8.5 to go. But you know what, getting one on the board would make a huge difference to the morale. Yeah, I've been shut out yet. Keep it in? No, it pops out. Haven't been shut out yet this weekend, and I really don't want to be. Puck's not staying in. There's no icing here, so you better go get it. That is going to be icing. Oh no, it's not. Ironbound skater got to it before. I was lucky because the ref had his arm up. Been a clean game, no penalties. It's also one of the last games of the night, and these refs probably want to get the hell out of here. Which is understandable. They've been on the ice all day skating. They got to be exhausted too. Oh boy, whoa. That was a dangerous spot right there. Dangerous situation there, but luckily nothing came out of it, but 6.5. This is, I don't think Coach Rob's going to pull a goalie here. I wouldn't recommend it. Fresh 5 for the Islanders. I was talking to Coach Rob about pulling the goalie yesterday in dinner. As a lot of coaches, he has mixed feelings over it, especially at this level. It's very tricky. You know, the NHL, you pull a goalie, you're pretty confident being up a man. You're going to control the puck. Of course, people give up empty nets all the time, but you're controlling that puck. You're going to make it hard on them. At this level, pucks bounce around. Oh, what do we call here? Something with the goal, I think. Oh, we actually seen someone go to the penalty box? Yes, we are. We have a visit to the penalty box here, finally. I don't say finally implying that there have been others that should have been. I just say finally because we haven't had a penalty all game. Now we got the power play team in here. The power play team. I actually don't think Coach Rob changed the personnel for the power play. He's going with the girls that are on the ice. Got to put the pressure on here. Cannot let them get out of it. You got to get the puck back in the zone here. Oh boy. Oh boy, that's going to be a call. No, I don't think so. No call. Oh, maybe it is. Something went on there in the corner. I have no idea. It might be a second penalty for the Ironbound. And we're hearing some unhappy parents down there from the Ironbound. And we might have an injury. Looks like Coach Mark's going on there to tend to somebody. Let me see if I can see who it is. Can't see who's down on the knee there. Got some unhappy Ironbound parents below us. Nothing better than getting some crazy parents on. So I can get this guy on camera while we're waiting here. Nothing better than that. There we go. There's some unhappy campers down there for the Ironbound. We've had some near fights in the past on camera. It's great. When I say fights, I mean among parents, not among the kids. This fight's going to be okay here, though. All right, so now we're 2 up. If we want an opportunity to score a goal here, this has got to be it. We're going to put a power play team on the ice. I bet he's going to put Tara at forward. Looks like we got Molly. I think that's Laura. Sam. And I think Kindred. And that's our power play team. Parents, the Ironbound parents, still upset. Didn't like that call. First of all, I didn't see it, so it's hard for me to comment. Secondly, there was definitely some contact on both sides. And this is not good. Just like that, they handle it. I don't know if you're allowed to ice it when you're down 2. I think you might be. I haven't spent a lot of time complaining about that this game like I did the last game. It's sort of absurd that you can't ice it when you're on a penalty kill, but right now we're not going to worry about that, and got to keep it in here, girls. You're up 2. Up 2 for another 37 seconds. Coach rotating some people through here, and then just like that. That would have been icing, so I think that you're allowed to ice it, I guess, when you're down 2. Which makes sense. I think you're allowed to ice when you're down 1, so of course it should be okay if you're down 2. Scrum in front of the goal, but nothing. So we got 1 more second of up by 2. Then we'll have about 39 seconds of man up. Nothing. Scrum in front of the net, but no good shot. There's a decent shot in front of the goal, but we'll zoom in here a little bit. Watch this face off. Go that. I think Sam's going to play a little bit of forward here. See how that goes. Now it looks like the Ironbound are changing some personnel. Looks like the Ironbound got another penalty there. I didn't even notice that. That's good. Shows what kind of announcer I am. Looks like we're man up again now for another 20. We're 2 man up for a little while. We cannot give up a goal on man up. And that was a better shot than we've had yet so far on this 2 man up situation. Got to move the puck here, girls. It's 5-on-3. We got to spread out this defense. Stretch them. Cannot let them just lock up in the corner here. There should be 2 girls in there. 2 or 3. Just like that. Down the ice. No icing. It must be there's no well, no, we're only down to 1 man up now. I guess he just waved it off. Three minutes left in this game. It'd be awfully nice to pick up a goal, especially after all these penalties, opportunities we've had. It's not going to be as fun going back, doing that drive down on I-95 tomorrow, walking away from this game without empty-handed. No icing, huh? Yeah, this one of these refs. I think the ref has a date. Probably got some girl waiting for him at Pepe's Pizza or something in New Haven. If anyone needs any pizza recommendations for New Haven, Connecticut, I'm the guy to talk to. All right, and that penalty's officially killed. We get back to all even here. That was a lot of opportunity here to went and get a goal on a power play, and unfortunately the Islanders come up short. We'll have to see what Coach Rob has to say about that in the press conference after the game. And the media is going to give him hell. Ooh, that could have been a call. Parents not happy about that one either. Carolyn hasn't had a penalty yet this game. No Islander has, frankly. Some of the parents are yelling about a hook. It's hard to argue with them on that one. But I think with minute 18 left in the game, minute and a half or so when that occurred, this ref's not going to let that go. When we're down by 3. These Ironbound parents, though, they're not giving an inch. Frankly, it might matter to them, actually, now that I think about it. Goal differential might be the tiebreaker. And last I checked, there were 3 undefeated teams for 2 spots tomorrow. I might be wrong, it might not be the case, but they might care a lot, actually, about goal differential, and 4-0 versus 3-1 might actually make a difference whether they play on Sunday or not. So I won't give too much crap to the parents. I'm sure I'd act exactly the same way. Maybe worse. Almost certainly worse. Oh, that's going to be trouble. We saw that coming a mile away, folks. That rebound. Someone's got to be on that girl. Not let her get that rebound. That cannot happen. Jess did a nice job with that first save, but the rebound was tough. Once I saw that goal open up, we knew where that was going. 22 seconds to go here. It'd be awfully nice to get a quick one here, but I'm not holding my breath the way this game is going. No doubt, Coach Rob and Coach Mark have plenty to work on with these girls. There's some big games coming ahead of us, some big tournaments. What did he call there? Oh boy. A little frustration penalty there, I think. Who was that? I think it's Laura. She'll spend the next 9.7 seconds in the penalty box, in the sin bin. Is that Laura? No, maybe it's Kindred. Might have been Kindred. Jess has to make a big save there with 2.8 to go. I really don't want to lose this one 5-0. Hopefully we can hold them off with 4 guys for 2.8 more seconds. And there's going to be a shot. It's not going to go. Nice win for the Ironbound. Tough day here for the Islanders. After going 2-0 yesterday, we go 0-2 today and end up the tournament 2-2. It's respectable 2-2, but not how we were hoping. As I said, Rob and Mark have plenty to work on. They can have plenty of film to watch. Hopefully we'll have a nice, uneventful handshake here, which I think we are. Coach is giving the girls, including their goalie, who had a clean sheet. Nice job of their goalie. We didn't put too many tough shots on her, but enough that we could have popped one in. And I can see some frustration on the faces here of the Islanders. After pitching 2 shutouts yesterday, Jess has got to be a little upset today. Not that she didn't play well, because she did. Every one of those goals, I should say none of those goals were her fault. You had 2 scrums, you had the rebound, and the one that she was, you had 2 scrums first. You had the one which she was being screened, and went over her right shoulder. And then you had that last one where they got on a rebound, where someone should have been covering that girl. Coach Mark and Rob look happy enough. They're doing some pictures with the daughters. Rob seems to know every girls hockey coach on up and down the East Coast. He knows this guy. Well, I know the Ironbound. Well, I don't know where the Ironbound is from. I still think they're from the Iron Islands off Westeros, but probably not true. All right, and with that, we're going to sign off here. Nice to see everybody for this tournament. We'll be back soon. With that, it's David Seamus for Seamus Shots. signing off.